What's going on, everybody? Serial Entrepreneur here, and I am so glad to be back. As you can probably tell, my voice sounds a little messed up. I just got back from a week-long cruise. It was actually about a 2.5 week long vacation between Christmas, New Year with all of my family, and then going to the Caribbean for about a week. Taking vacation time with my family there. Got to have a lot of fun. I got to tell you guys, it was a lot of fun. We're going to be putting out a little montage video here shortly, so you guys can kind of see some of the places I stopped by. But basically, we went to Costa Maya, we went to Belize, we went to Honduras, and we went to Cozumel. Those were the 4 stops we made. So it was a really, really cool vacation. Got to do a lot of really unique things. And that's really kind of what I want to talk about, guys, in this episode. And it's starting a vlog or a podcast or some type of online content stream that'll allow you to have this life that I've been able to generate for myself in 2017 and now carrying into 2018. It's what a lot of you kind of don't understand about me, is that I started this vlog channel, my YouTube channel, I started my online course and my marketing agency all in 2017. We started in January 2017, so we are officially a year old. Well, at least my marketing agency is officially a year old, so woo! I think YouTube is slowly approaching the year-old mark, which is really, really cool. Like I said, guys, I never expected it to be like this, but it has given me the ability to take that 2 weeks worth of time that I just took, 2.5 weeks almost, and go spend it with family and friends and not have to worry about, is the work getting done? Are my customers happy? Are they being taken care of? Am I still able to make money while I'm taking this 2.5 weeks off? And then even better, I don't have to ask anybody to take that time off. That's really the coolest part, is there is no boss telling me, sure, Jordan, you can take that time off, or no, you can't take that time off. So that's what's been really exciting for me, and it's what you guys can do for yourself, but you have to know the channels that are needed, or what you need to do for yourself to get to that 6-figure lifestyle, that work from anywhere type of lifestyle. Really, you don't even have to make 6 figures to be able to do this lifestyle. Like, you could probably make about 75 grand a year and live this lifestyle that I'm living right now comfortably. But we like to look at it as the 6-figure approach. That's what we're all really trying to get to, because that is just the magical number that everybody thinks of as making a good amount of money. So we're going to quickly talk about in this video how I did it, what you guys need to know, and then some things that you can do for your own personal brand or personal channel to help really just start and kickstart your content and make sure that you're actually getting the results that you're looking for and getting some traffic to your site, so that way you can build a business from a vlog or a podcast, or whatever you want to do. So if you want, guys, and again, I always do a blog article along with these videos, so if you're looking for the blog article, if you prefer to read along with the video, or if you just prefer to read without the video, you can head on over to serialentrepreneur.academy. That will be right below me here, and you can actually click over, and it's in the description as well if you need to find the link there, but you can go over there and check out all of our blog articles where we go into starting a digital marketing agency, starting a business online, and really getting results from just running a business from home, or from wherever. Really, I mean, you can work and travel and do this business, and that's what I really love about what I'm doing. So let's go into these topics really quick, and if you see me looking down or anything like that, I'm just reading through the blog article really and kind of going through the main topics with you guys. So the first one is picking a blue ocean niche. So you guys may have heard this phrase before, you may not have it, depending on how new you are to business. There's blue ocean versus red ocean. So what is a red ocean? A red ocean is a very saturated market. A blue ocean is a very unsaturated market, meaning that, for example, when social media channels first started coming out, right? Facebook, and I always forget the one that was before Facebook. I used to use it, but I can't remember. But anyways, Facebook, MySpace, the one that came out before MySpace, I think it was Friendster. That's what it was I was thinking of. But these social media platforms used to be a blue ocean niche, right? They were so new. It was a concept that had never been thought of before, or it was something that was just completely original, right? So that's what you're looking to do. You pick a blue ocean niche, or something you can get into. You don't have to necessarily pick a blue ocean niche to start one, but it's what's guaranteed to help you succeed that much better, because there's less competition for you to have to compete against, or for you to have to worry about. So trying to find a blue ocean niche is one thing that's going to be really helpful to you and your channel that you decide to create. So keep that in mind. When you do the research, how many competitors do you really have? How unique is the content that you plan to put out compared to all of the other people in the market? Because that's the thing, you can get into the auto industry, but there's, the difference between talking as a auto mechanic or an auto fanatic or an auto racer or someone who does upgrades, whatever it may be. There's different little niches for every industry that you can work yourself into. So that's really the key, is not even necessarily finding something with no competitors, but just a lot less competitors. So that's the first thing. It's all about the niche you pick. So find your passion and then find the specific niche inside your passion that you can create content about and that you're still passionate about as well. Number two is just going to be to set up your channel. So guys, here's the biggest thing, and I'll give you some tips on what I wish I would have done prior to. So I started this whole serial entrepreneur brand on YouTube. That was the first channel I ever created, and it started taking off really, really quickly. So quickly to the point that I started creating a course and getting to all that before I even set up all of my social media networks. Plus, I was still running my agency. Things were getting super, super busy for me. So one thing that I would recommend setting up your channels, it depends on what you do. So first thing is you need to determine, are you going to do a blog, a vlog? Are you going to do some other type of or some other type of channel? You have to figure out what type of channel you want to do. Okay, once you figure that out, then you pick the platform you want to go on. So if you're going to do a vlog, you can do that on a Facebook group. You can do that on YouTube, obviously. That's the one I recommend, and that's one probably that most people doing a vlog would recommend. They have things like Vimeo now. There's all kinds of different platforms, but you need to choose the one that's going to be best for you. And I strongly recommend, if you're going to do any kind of vlog, obviously YouTube is where it's at. You can use Vimeo to, kind of as a secondary channel, but as a primary channel is concerned, as far as vlogging, YouTube is great. Now, if you're doing podcasts or something like that, where it's just an audio, you want to look at things like, obviously, iTunes. That is the biggest market for people who use iPhones. And then for people who use Android, typically a big platform that they use is called SoundCloud. So that's what I use, but you don't have to use SoundCloud. You can use something else. But as far as podcasts go, iTunes is going to be number one, because you're going to miss a whole market if you don't hit iTunes. So that's something you want to be aware of, and you want to be available on both platforms. Apple is not the only phone operating system or mobile operating system out there. You have to consider Android as well. So where do their customers listen to podcasts? Those are two things you're going to want to keep in mind. And last thing about setting up channels, I guess, before I move forward to the next point, is when you're setting up your channels, just do all of them. Go ahead and get them all done, because I wish I would have had my Facebook group, my Facebook business page, and my YouTube page up all at the same time. I kind of waited just because of how busy I was with one page. And if I would have had both pages running simultaneously, both audiences would probably be much larger now. So set up your channels all at once. Don't just wait to do it later. Set aside a time or a day where you set up all of the channels at one time and you get them all functioning properly at the same time. It's going to help with your brand, I promise. Next part is how to create awesome content. And guys, really, this is the easy part, okay? All creating content comes down to is finding an issue, finding a problem. Once you find that issue or that problem, all you do is you figure out a solution to that issue or problem and then provide it in a value series or a piece of valuable content, whether that's a blog article, a podcast, or a vlog. You have to figure out what your viewers want to hear, what they're looking for currently, and that's going to help you create content for them that they're going to engage back with your brand and then share it with their friends who might have the same issues. So you need to understand, creating content is really what it's all about. When you're creating a vlog or a blog, or you're doing a podcast, or whatever you're doing, if you don't have valuable content, if you don't have something that people want to look at or want to read or come and check up on a regular basis, then you don't have something that's going to generate revenue. And that leads into the next point, but revenue is what the end goal is, right? If you're trying to start a business with this, you have to generate some money. So to do that, you have to provide the content that people are going to want to read. So with, for example, my serial entrepreneur brand, or with my Craven Fresh company, or with the desktop co-working space that I'm about to start working with, we look at what issues people are having in that specific industry. So for me, people have issues with things like Facebook marketing, finding customers, landing deals, keeping customers on, customer retention, getting results from ad campaigns. That's all stuff that we create content about. Things like this. how to make money online. That's a big thing. So that's what we create content about. That's exactly why I created this specific post, right? So you have to understand what people are looking for, and then once you understand that, provide something that they're able to utilize to build off of, or to take and then use later to benefit either their business or their personal life, something like that. And then again, the last part is just going to be how to monetize. And this is really the easiest part. Monetization comes down to, are you generating traffic? If you're generating traffic, you're more than likely going to monetize off of ad placement. For example, YouTube, once you reach a certain number of subscribers, all you have to do is start running ads to the videos that you host on their platform, and you start generating revenue off of those ads that are hosted on your videos. So that's a really cool thing. If you're running a blog or a blog channel, all you do is you upload something like Google AdSense to your site, and they will actually start to place ads on your website. So that way viewers who come to your site are technically seeing those ads, their banner ads, or display ads, whatever they may be, and they see those ads. Google will pay you to show those ads to people. Same thing with podcasts as well. You can generate revenue by selling podcasts. Even some have commercial placement, ad placement in them now. So it depends on what you're trying to do, but that's all you have to do to monetize. But again, this goes back to that point we were just talking about, which is creating awesome content. You will not monetize if your content isn't valuable enough. If people are bouncing from page to page, which is not a good thing, a high bounce rate is not very good typically. If they're just going from page to page very quickly, then you're not getting the traction from the content that you're creating. Really, you're just wasting a bunch of time creating a bunch of content that nobody's reading, right? So you want to figure out how to monetize the content, how to actually take it and make it into something that's going to be useful for somebody, as opposed to just something that's a filler space online, right? So that's basically it for this post, guys, or for this video. I wanted to, like I said, quickly update you guys on that. Hopefully I'll be getting my voice back here soon, because I feel like I sound really, really weird, and I'm sure you guys will probably think the same thing. Outside of that, guys, all of my social media links will be down below, so if you need to reach out to me, ask a question, if you need more help with digital marketing, running your agency, setting up a consultation with me, joining the digital marketing school, so that way you can actually get real results and start getting customers, all you have to do is visit any of those links down there below. Also in the description we have our website, all of our free downloads, all of our free help trainings, everything like that is in the description below, so make sure you check that out down there. Outside of that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like or a comment down below, so that way I can get some feedback and know what types of videos to keep creating for you guys. But until the next video, guys, Serial Entrepreneur out.
Ready to start living the six-figure work wherever, be your own boss lifestyle? Well, at Serial Entrepreneur Academy, we'll teach you how to use a laptop and internet to start your own social media and digital marketing agency. Get started with our free Facebook ads training. Links in the description below, guys. See you in the course. Serial Entrepreneur out.